of 54, Dave Marchand, unfortunately lost his battle with cancer. This annual alumni game is a tribute to Dave Marchand as we continue to recognize all that he meant to our soccer family. We're grateful to have a family like the Marchands who have made such a positive and memorable impact on our program, including the 2016 Team Marchand League gift of $10,000 that was used towards the construction of the soccer dugouts here at Huntoon Field. The gift from Team Marchand was made possible by the many monetary memorial gifts given from the soccer community, business associates, friends, and family members at the time of Dave's passing. Dave's memory and all the members of Team Marchand have been honored with a sign on our scoreboard here at Huntoon Field. The Marchand family wishes that this contribution made on behalf of Dave and Team Marchand will continue to inspire future generations of Oregon soccer legacy builders. He is sorely missed but never forgotten. Let's take a moment of silence to honor Dave and the Marchand family. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the 14th annual Dave Marchand Memorial Alumni Soccer Game, here are your team rosters. For your Oregon Panthers, number 0, a junior, Liam D'Amelio Will. Number 1, a senior, Alex Nelson. Number 2, a sophomore, Jesus Resendez. Number 3, a sophomore, Silas Weiss. Number 4, a senior, Drew Dockman.
Wrong one.
Number 5, a junior, Calvin Ritter. Number 6, a senior, Zach Intim. Number 7, a senior, Andy Carcano. Number 8, a junior, Carlos Camacho. Number 9, a junior, Isaac Pugh. Number 10, a sophomore, Brooks Randall. Number 11, a junior, Andrew Jeremiahson. Number 13, a junior, Cole Jones. Number 14, a senior, McLean Holker. Number 15, a junior, Gavin Thompson. Number 16, a junior, Jacob Brower. Number 17, a senior, Tyler Keogh. Number 18, a senior, Barrett Anderson. Number 19, a sophomore, Preston Reamer. And number 20, a senior, Brock Roberts. And now for your Oregon High School alumni roster.
Yeah.
Number 1, a graduate from 2022, Casey Farrar. Number 2, a 2024 grad, Nej Dolbo. Number 3, from 2019, Colin McCombs. Number 4, from 2020, Ethan Vandermouse. Number 5, 2019 grad, Johnny Coughlin. Number 6, a 2020 graduate, Jason Fishwild. Number 7, a 2020 graduate, Aaron Cluck. Number 8, a 2025 graduate, Federico Mariani. Number 10, a 2025 graduate, Carson Stebbins. Number 11, a 2024 graduate, Cameron Eck. Number 12, a 2025 graduate, Alexander Seitz. Number 14, from 2018, it's Cade Zielinski. Number 16, a 2023 graduate, Daniel Compton. Number 17, a 2022 graduate, Quinn Belleville. Number 18, a 2019 graduate, Zach Bennett. Number 19, a 2021 graduate, Patrick Brugnano. And number 20, a 2018 graduate, Jack Weiland. It says here that we are supposed to do the national anthem, but I don't think that's going to happen unless people want to stand up and sing it. No? You guys want to sing it? No. Okay? All right. Good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event. In the spirit of positive sportsmanship, the Oregon varsity team will be the home team on the scoreboard, and the alumni team will be the visitors. Let's play soccer.
Welcome, soccer fans. OCA Media is proud to bring you the annual Panther Alumni Soccer Game live from Huntoon Field. I'm Jeff Rohr, along with Jesse Larson, bringing you all of tonight's exciting action right here on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. This exclusive broadcast of Panther Soccer is brought to you in part by our fine sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon Area School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for young people to thrive. One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. If your organization would like to join our family of sponsors, please visit our website at ocamedia.com or contact Paul at ocamedia.com. That's Paul at ocamedia.com. We appreciate you watching tonight. We appreciate our generous sponsors for making these broadcasts happen. We will be getting into live action here momentarily. Jesse, you want to tell us a little bit about what tonight's event is all about?
Well, I learned that it's a memorial for Mr. Dave Marchant, passed away unfortunately years ago, and they started this memorial alumni game to get a memory for him. So I like the idea, and it's exciting to get back to soccer season.
Absolutely, it's nice to be able to have the quality of soccer and the depth of soccer players who want to come back and play our current varsity team, and a lot of these kids are still playing in college and whatnot. So,
I think that's a good memento to look back on, because this is a historic Oregon soccer team, 5 state championships, and these kids are excited to come back and play, and it gives the varsity team especially a good tune-up for the regular season.
Absolutely. We're going to be getting ready to go here momentarily as the folks take the field. The current varsity team will be going from left to right in the home orange, and the alumni will be in gray kits tonight, going from right to left to start out this first half. The rosters haven't been officially published, so we got some handwritten notes here, so we're going to do our best to figure out who's who on the fly for our first event of the year here. The varsity, they take over. That's number 8, Camacho, on the ball. A new player to the varsity roster here this evening. Nidham, and then all the way back to the keeper. Looks like that's going to be starting out, I believe. Well, I'm trying to make that out. Is that Nelson starting out tonight as keep?
Should be. Yep,
yeah, that is Alex Nelson. As I mentioned, we'll start knowing some of the new faces here as we graduated quite a few folks from last year's team. A lot of senior depth, so we got some new folks out there tonight. Nidham, he lays it back. That's number 14, Helker. Helker, a returning starter. He's back to Helker. Helker plays all the way back to Nelson. Nelson waits for the ball. Got some new faces again all along the back line as well. That's Randall now. He takes a touch, surveys the field, able to get it outside. And we're going to play it back. Those far side players, we're going to have a minute before we figure them out. But Barrett Nelson gets on this one. Nice little move to get out of trouble. Feeds up to Randall. Randall was looking for number 16 there. That was Brower, but not able to find him. That was number 14, Kid Zielinski, losing the ball for the Alumni out of bounds. And that's a great run and a really nice cross there on the far side of the field.
Yeah, you just needed somebody to be in the middle there. Would have had a nice shot attempt on goal, but nobody was there, so have to reset it.
I believe that was Brower who had that cross in. Now the Alumni looks to mount an attack. As we were mentioning before, the Alumni can be kind of sneaky dangerous in these Alumni games. They not necessarily have they practiced or anything, so they don't have a lot of team unity, but you got a lot of athletes, and all of them former varsity players to some degree or another, and some of them still playing in college and what have you.
Well, I just got done, Jeff, watching the end of the JV Alumni game. A really great game, actually, a 1-1 final. Great defensive battle the second half. Both goals were scored in the first half, and I'm expecting more of the same from the Alumni here in this varsity contest.
I would have to imagine.
Oh, nice ball forward.
Absolutely, that's a nice ball forward. That's Stebbins. Stebbins, of course, coming off a great senior year. Really one of the top players on the team last year for the varsity team. So, and I believe he is still playing at some level in college, so he's keeping his touch.
Looks like it. Nice ball forward there, and then he got it over to the middle and didn't have anybody forward, but the Alumni putting the pressure on this varsity team early.
Absolutely. That was a nice step there. That was number 8, Mariani, again, another player who
from last year,
fresh off of last year's varsity team, always had a good motor. Nice step there, playing it across.
Oh,
that's Fishwild.
Fishwild missed. Would have had a straight run, but he completely whiffed on it.
That ball off course for Brower. Brower tries to retrieve it, but can't. That's McCombs. McCombs, a member of a state championship winning team here a few years back.
I feel like a handful of these Alumni kids are state championship winners.
Absolutely, there are a number of them for sure, and if not winners, players who played in the state tournament or even championship game. Referee calls a little touch foul there. Helker looks like he's going to take this kick. Helker looks like, at least to start out for this Alumni game, he's kind of moved out of his 6th spot from last year, and now looks like he's playing across the back line. Looks like they maybe had a need for defenseman. He fit the bill. He played a really great role as the 6 last year, though. That ball gets played through. They were looking there for number 2. That was Dolbaugh, another player from last year's. I think it was last year. Last year or the year before varsity team.
24 graduate, yep.
Some of the players, after you've been doing this for 6, 7, 8 years, they blend together a little bit after a while.
Especially.
Fishwild takes that.
Oh, nice block there.
That one stung a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
The Alumni doing a nice job of keeping possession. Zielinski trying to keep that ball in play down on the far right side for the Alumni, but it goes out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in to the varsity. Good touch there. Back to Barrett Anderson. He plays it up. Finds number 17. That's Keogh. Keogh, a player that played off the bench, but significant minutes for last year's varsity team. Looks like he's grown an inch or two from what I can recall as well. Nice touch by Anderson.
Well, as a senior, Keogh should definitely see a lot more minutes than he did last year.
Absolutely. It looks like he's moved into at least an early look at a starting role. Again, that was number 8 losing the ball there was Camacho. Nice interception there. That was McCombs. Well, McCombs gets taken right back away.
Yep, Anderson took it right back.
Some of the alumni, sometimes their brains are still there and they make nice anticipation, but occasionally the speed has left them.
And like you said before, Jeff, they haven't really played as a team, so to speak. So little continuity issues might be showcased here early.
Absolutely. That was a great ball to Stebbins, though. Stebbins,
Ooh.
nice cross, but a good clear there. Varsity back line ready to clear that out. Varsity started out pretty hot, I thought, for the first few minutes, but having trouble getting out of their own end for about the last 4 minutes now. Anderson looks to cross, and that ball finds his way to Doball. He takes a shot.
Nelson.
Nice save by Nelson.
Absolutely, nice save by Nelson there. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. It looks like the varsity just not able to get anything going to get across the midfield line.
And the alumni not really expending a lot of energy in doing so.
Definitely not.
The little bit of the work smarter, not harder philosophy out there. That ball finds its way over to Brognano. Fishwile looking for Stebbins. Stebbins, he gets there. He challenged. Stebbins like, don't tell me this doesn't matter.
Oh, for sure. The alumni definitely want to win this one, show up the varsity team a little bit.
They also, part of it is that, but part of it is also, there's a lot of pride in this program.
Oh, for sure.
And they actually want to see these kids get better, and if they can expose areas where they can get better, they want to do that.
Yeah. I think this is a good chance for the varsity to show their mettle, see what they're made of.
Nicely brought ground by Nidham. Plays it inside to Helker. Helker with a great ball. That was almost slid through. I believe that was Yachman. He was about 6 inches away to having Yachman clear through. Varsity doing a nice job of playing with possession and getting out of trouble with pretty good ease, actually.
Good ball to Stebbins there.
Ooh. A little chip over the keeper. Stebbins almost getting a goal on the varsity to open up the scoring tonight. That was a great ball. We're going to see a bit of mass substitution for the varsity. Not too surprising. You want to get they come back for this. You want to get everybody a good chance to get in there and play a bunch of minutes, but also make sure everybody is able to keep their wind.
Yeah, long game. First one of the season, so they got to get their win to them. And I think the varsity can get all these guys a good rotation or two in.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's gonna stay in. Nidham gets it.
He is able to keep that in. He plays it inside. That finds its way to Randall. Randall found Helker. To Keogh, now to Nidham. Randall able to keep the ball. Picked up his pace a little bit there. Barrett Anderson. Nice little touch and played into space.
Keeping possession, that's what the varsity looks like they want to do right now.
Struggling to do so, though, as the alumni take it away.
Yep, just as I said that.
Prognano now. Puts it up. Found Stebbins, but not able to keep it. Yachman now.
Oh.
Yachman was through. But a great save there. Showing no fear, coming out of the box, and then a little bit of cleanup work by the defense, keeping the sheet clean. Oh, is this early fall? I love the weather. I love the sun, but
it needs to go down.
the glare in the press box eyes is not easy, folks. Ball controlled on the far side. Tried to get across into Doball. Not able to get there. Varsity sends it back to Nelson. Nelson calm. Clears. Looking for Camacho. Not able to bring it down. This one brought down by number 4.
Ethan Vandermouse.
Vandermouse. Cubby into the game. Ball found its way to Stebbins. Now back to Weiland. Dispossessed. Randall looks to cross. Finds his way to the far side of the field. Back and forth. Helker. Dangerous little no-look there. I don't think he realized how close Doball was, but they got away with it.
Got away with it for sure. That was not a smart move there.
Ooh, quick turn. A little bit of holding there. Ref says that's all right. Nelson collects. Plays it outside. We will figure out who's on the far side yet. Nidham takes a touch, surveys, plays it to no one. Not sure what he was looking there.
Yeah, a weak pass there. I don't know what he was thinking with that one, but
give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he was looking right into the sun and
yeah,
maybe he thought something was there that wasn't.
Yeah, gives the Alumni a chance to take over again.
Brognano, he's looking for space. He draws a player to him, plays it inside. Back to Brognano. Plays it back, finds Stebbins. Stebbins with a touch. He takes a shot, and he finds the back of the net. Stebbins with an absolute rip.
Wasn't expecting that from Stebbins at first, but then he reared up and shot it right past Nelson.
You can almost tell with his body line as soon as he took that last touch that thing was ripping. Whether or not it was going to get blocked by a defender was all I was wondering about.
He had 2 defenders right in front of him, too, and snuck it past him and Nelson.
Found the seam and puts the Alumni on the board first for a 1-0 lead to the Alumni.
Alumni goal scored by number 10, Carson Stebbins.
And a name that Panther fans know really well from last year. Stebbins was a huge part of their offense. I believe he was their leading scorer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, he showcased it on that shot for sure.
Absolutely. That was a great shot. Yachman now looking for help. Finds it, plays it back. Helker on a touch.
There's a chance for the varsity really to regroup and get their own pacing on offense.
Camacho now. He looks to take a shot from deep.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but
that was
something.
That had some good real estate on it. I'm not sure that was the shot coach is looking for from that player from that position. Sometimes though they think they see something, and I've been guilty of it myself in my playing career. So your eyes get bigger than your stomach.
For sure.
Ball outside, played forward, intercepted.
I tell you what, Jeff, that spot specifically where the ball is right now, I cannot see at all.
It's almost impossible. And it's hard to see the numbers on that far side of the field.
For sure.
With all that glare.
We're doing the best we can, folks.
The specific color of black on those orange is actually not the easiest to read to begin with. You get a little glare and a couple 100 yards between you, and it all goes right out the window. But Nidham on this one, though. Takes a touch. Just wasn't quite patient enough there. I think that his player was finishing the run. I think that if he would have just allowed Weiss to continue that run, just for another half a step more. He could have given a nice little heel flick. Fighting hard was Brower, trying to win that ball. Not able to get it. Ball touched out of bounds. We're going to get a throw in. Nice flick. Going down to the corner was Brower, cleared out by the defense. Nicely done. Good possession. Oof. Like the idea there on that one. Look, about 5 yards closer, and also Helker just has a little more power. And I love that he's able to take it off the half volley there.
Yeah. Good effort, just no dice on that one.
Goal kick, though. A great goal kick up to Stebbins. Stebbins tripped up. A little Superman into the grass. Couple words for Nidham. Said we're still friends. We don't do that again.
We're good for now.
Prognano switches play. Comes back. Looking again for Brognano. He's able to keep it in. Nice little slide.
Oh,
Off the back of Nidham. Pops up in the air. Nicely chased down. And really a heady play there to make it a throw-in instead of a goal kick.
fair enough. Good thing for the varsity here. Get something, get some momentum here. Get possession.
Violent with a nice header.
Oh,
Good step there by Brognano.
yeah, Brognano right in front of that pass. That's what veterans do, though.
Seitz able, another varsity player from last year, able to get in on the action finally. Aaron Cluck gets a touch. Going to go out of bounds. And we are going to get a corner kick, our first corner of the game. We're also going to get a substitution quick as well. Weiland is going to go out, as is Cluck.
Stebbins to take the corner kick for the alumni.
That's what it appears to me as well. He's going to play it short, though. Nice short ball. And keeper not able to collect that one. Dangerous ball in there. That was Mariani. Ball played back. That's number 12, Seitz. Thought he went out. I guess he just switched positions. My bad. Gets a nice cross in.
A little overzealous from Eck there.
I think that was Fishwile that took that
Did he?
kick,
Okay.
though. Yeah, that was Fishwile who
I got
booted that one into the sun.
That's why I couldn't see. That's why I couldn't see.
Nicely taken away there. Mariani, he's all over the field right now. All wide, finds Brognano. Putting this one over the top. Looking for Zach Bennett. Bennett didn't quite get the lace he wanted on that one and just rolls easily into Nelson's hands. Camacho with a touch. Helker.
Ooh, a little bit of a sell there by the alumni.
Referee says free kick. Hopefully the second half, folks, we won't have this glare problem. We'll be in a better position to get a couple of these numbers we're not able to see on the far side. Do have a throw in, though. Needham will take this. Finds feet. Not able to keep possession, though. Does his job to help win it back, though. Helker. Back to Anderson. Anderson back to Nelson. Nelson under some heat, but is able to get it cleared.
Good clearance, too. That was much needed. He had pressure coming right down on him.
Absolutely. We've got a quick breakaway. Just interrupted, though, by the defenseman. Yachman just inches away from getting through once again. Nelson clears. Mariani puts it down. Pushed outside, finds Brognano. Brognano looking for a run from Fishwile. That's Daniel Compton. Compton coming back. He was the starter just a couple of years ago here. Now this one slips through a little bit. A nice job there by Belleville, able to get that one out of bounds. And we're going to get a substitution for the varsity. Varsity has not been doing much subbing up until now, but we're getting a few wholesale changes this time around.
Not quite at the pace of the alumni, that's for sure.
I'm sure coach is saying, hey, you know, we know that this is a scrimmage with the alumni, but we got to raise our pace a little bit.
Let's see what they can do from this corner opportunity. This is our first one of the game, too. Can't quite see who's taking it from now, that far corner.
No, I'm not able to see either. Bends that one in, but well done by the keep. Believe that might be Casey Farrar. Ball goes down, and we are going to get another corner. Back-to-back corner kicks right out of the gate.
Good look on the first one, so let's see if they can replicate that one from a few seconds ago.
Not able to get the air on that one that he had hoped. Fishwile. Gonna get an alumni throw. Back to Compton. Compton plays it wide. Good patience there. Fishwile, he got forced into an error there. Seitz plays it out to Brognano. Seitz a real solid defender for the varsity last year. And Stebbins almost with his second of the game, just inches away.
Dangerous play there by the varsity. Stebbins almost took full advantage right there.
Showing he still has the speed in the motor.
Yeah.
Farrar, aggressive. Goes over the top. He can go all the way down to his counterpart. Anderson to Helker. Helker to Weiss. Weiss outside. That's Carcano. That's Andy Carcano to be exact. Again, folks, we're learning on the fly tonight. So if we get a couple of names or numbers wrong or some pronunciations, don't worry. We'll get better. We always do.
This is our chance too, Jeff, to get ready for the season. Get into the live action.
This is our scrimmage as well.
For sure.
We've got Russ to knock off as well. Easy for me to say.
I like that you already have the knowledge of these guys, especially the alumni that are returning, that I do not have.
the fun to watch all these kids grow up and come through the program. Some of them played soccer with my own kids at one point in time in their soccer careers.
That's good to hear.
Ball goes outside, coming back in, finds its way to Yachman. Yachman just kind of overran that one.
Yeah, and then he gets pushed off of the ball, a little overzealous with the switchback, and didn't have the patience to stick it down.
It's one of the things that the alumni have, and it's hard to explain. And you know, if you played team sports before, it is applicable to any sport, I think. But one of the things that the alumni will have, and Stebbins, he's on the move.
And it's in.
And he's just going to finish. He's going to say, yeah, that's me.
Second goal of the night. A little easier than the first one, too.
Great finish, too. He goes over and gives the business to the bench. They're friends. They're friends. Don't worry, folks. This is all in good fun.
Definitely.
But, you know, he's thinking,
he's feeling it right now.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic run and a great finish by Stebbins.
And just like you said, this game means something to the alumni. They want this. They want to not only give the varsity a good scrimmage, but they want to win. They want to showcase they still got it.
Absolutely. That ball, dangerous. Back to Nelson.
Nelson waited a little long on that one.
So I think he was just having trouble controlling it, and he wanted to make sure he didn't misplay it. Stebbins wins that race over Carcano. Try and go for it all from that angle. That was number 3 for the alumni getting that touch. That was McCombs. Outside to Brognano. Weiss giving pressure. Carcano not able to take it away. He was in position. That's Bennett. Out to Fishwild. Up to Cluck. Cluck plays it back. Finds Compton. Compton under duress, though. Loses that ball, but not before McCombs steps in. Now Stebbins.
Oh, boy.
Again. Showing that speed. Just outside almost with the natural hat trick.
Wow. Stebbins is really showing his fight in this one early, too.
Absolutely, and really giving the coaches a lot to see on what to work on and where they're exposed.
The defense definitely not looking the sharpest when it comes to the balls that are going across the middle, and it's looking pretty easy for the alumni to get those balls.
Well, really showing, at least on that side of the field, Stebbins was really exploiting speed.
Mm-hmm.
Is really what it amounts to. He's not doing anything fancy. He's just blowing by him.
Yep, playing catch up, and that's you can't do that when you're in a back line on this team.
Dangerously played into the middle there. It's one thing to have confidence playing across your back line. It's another to put the ball into somebody that's being guarded touch tight.
Alumni continuing their dominance with possession so far in this one, too. Every single ball, it's going back every few seconds.
Which brings me back to the point that I didn't get quite to finish because Stebbins decided to score. The alumni have something that is difficult still for a lot of varsity players. Not all, but a lot of varsity players, and that's just composure. The composure that the alumni have often stems, it's hard to explain, but it almost stems from not caring.
Huh?
If that makes sense.
That definitely does.
It doesn't. It's not the right language, so to speak, but to a certain degree, the best coaches will tell you that the greatest players in the world, they don't care. And that doesn't mean that they don't work hard and they don't care about winning and losing. Mm-hmm. It means that they have short memories, like a cornerback in football, where they don't care if they make mistakes.
They're on to the next play.
They're on to the next play, and because of that, the game actually slows down for them in their brain, and it allows them to be much more composed. And that happens to a lot of graduated players, even if they weren't the greatest player in high school. Suddenly they don't care anymore, and it's almost like a veil gets lifted off of them mentally when they're in the game.
The pressure is off, and they can just relax and have fun.
Exactly, which is what you want from
Yeah.
all players at all ages. But for some reason, it's easier said than done.
Definitely, it's just something the varsity team's got to work on right now, and they're gonna work out the kinks. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Anderson, I have liked what I've seen out of Anderson on that back line though so far. Stebbins is taking on Nidham again.
Showing that speed you were just talking about a few minutes ago. Racing that ball down, keeping it in play.
And getting right in there and nutmegging him. That one hurts.
Nelson at least able to keep that one in front of him this time.
Absolutely. That was Fishwild, by the way. Not able to get everything he wanted on that one.
And we have the sun gone, Jeff, though we can see that back line finally.
We can finally see, and maybe we'll get some numbers here in a second. This one played into McCombs. Nicely done.
Good pressure right there by varsity. Getting all over McCombs.
That was some good help. We had Randall on that, as well as some help in there by, I believe that was, Reamer, I think, is who was on the help there. Ball played across the field to Fishwild. Nicely played back to Compton. Farrar, back to Compton. Almost like they never left. Sights now. Fishwild, outside. Trying to play it inside. They were trying to get that one fed into Mariani, but he wasn't able to keep control on that one. He was guarded pretty tightly.
And that's the one thing the alumni has really been doing great of, is keeping the pressure on the ball. They're always taking it back when they get a look on it.
Nice clear there by Farrar. Nidham. He was looking inside, trying to find Randall, but not able to. Anderson now. Ball tried to find its way to Keogh. He stays with it. The alumni just maintaining possession and doing it well.
Showing that they haven't lost the touch, that's for sure. Oh, good chance there for the varsity. Farrar just missed that one on the clear.
Try this again, he says. Okay.
Yeah.
Sights back to Farrar. This one much better. Good touch there. Finds its way right to the feet of Rognano. Now this one into space for Nidham, showing he's got speed too. He goes, I can handle this.
Beat Stebbins to the ball. That's one thing that no one really on the varsity team has been able to do against Stebbins so far.
No, that was nice to see. Goal ball taken away by the back line. Nicely played there. That was Camacho. That ball really forced it in. That was going nowhere.
Got to be patient with it. That's for everyone, but the varsity really looking like they need to be a little more patient with the ball. Those cross passes are under pressure. They're not going to get anywhere because they're under so much pressure.
Absolutely. Stebbins able to make that turn. He's skilled, he's fast, he's strong, he's composed, but he still gets it taken away.
Even he can't beat 3-on-1.
No. We're getting about the 35-minute mark of this first half where the alumni are up 2-0. Brognano intercepts that pass. He's going to look to play this into Stebbins. Nicely done, nicely cleared there.
Cole Jones on that one.
All right, Cole Jones. We finally have a name to go with the player on the far side of the field.
Far side.
As we wait for the ball to get put into play for a corner kick, I do want to thank our sponsors, the Village of Oregon, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, the Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. Thank you for your support of these broadcasts. They are not possible without your generous cooperation. And again, if you want to become one of our sponsors, please visit us at ocamedia.com. That's ocamedia.com. Cluck takes a turn. Taken away by Helker. Good touch there by Randall. Finds its way to Camacho. Camacho looking for number 9, Pugh. First time we've named him tonight. But taken away. Nidham there.
That was good on Nidham to look back to the ball because he was looking at Stebbins for that period. But as soon as he looked back to the ball, he spotted it, and he was able to return and switch back, get the ball away from Stebbins.
He might disagree with me, but so far they made a slight adjustment by putting Nidham back on the back line, and it's made a big difference. He may have accidentally found himself a new spot that he wasn't prepared for. As you recall, I think we started the game out with Helker back there, but he's moved back to his more natural 6th spot in my estimation. And now, I think that what they might be playing right now, by my estimations, they might be playing kind of a 3-5-2.
Yeah, I've noticed the same thing, Jeff. It's kind of a modified 3-5-2, but
it is a bit of a modified one. Because, and the reason I say that is you got folks like Nidham who are easily moving up the field. And we finally get an actual shot on goal for our makes the first save of the game for the Alumni.
Nidham with the header keep. Oh, nobody went to the ball there. They had a chance to take that possession, but kind of just watched it.
We can see that Jones and Barrett, they stay cleanly back the whole time. Where Nidham and the far side defender, which I think right now is, I think that might be Brower.
Again, tough to see with the orange on black, but I think you're right.
But right now, as I was saying, it's sort of a 4-man back line, but Brower and Nidham seem to have a lot of freedom, which they should in a motion offensive posture. So if they're playing possession ball, the outside backs should be able to move up the field. Okay, so we think that maybe Gavin Thompson is the left back, number 15. It's hard to see these numbers. 15 and 16 from 150 yards away, and black on orange is difficult, but we'll get, like I said, we'll get it right eventually, folks.
Yep. We're getting confirmation on that now. So.
A little bit of slippage there. Allows the Alumni to mount a counterattack. We have noticed that the varsity has stepped it up a bit, though. That's Weiland. Now, Mariani. Mariani almost able to slide it through to Zielinski.
He was looking for him, that's for sure.
Zielinski and Weiland.
Oh,
two of our
good pressure by Mariani there. Gets in front of that clearance attempt.
Absolutely, that was fantastic. But Weiland and Zielinski, a couple of our.
Another one to Stebbins. Oh, just as you look down, Jeff, I was worried there. Stebbins was about to put a third one through, but just missed it as Nelson took it away.
Nelson knew what I was doing. He was on top of things. But I was going to make mention, two of our oldest alumni out there, graduates of the 2018 class. So we got quite a few folks, and that's going to be the whistle for halftime. At halftime, the Oregon Alumni 2, the Oregon Varsity 0, and really a heck of a first half. Really thought that both teams were bringing their best efforts. alumni able to expose a few things on the varsity and show them that they still have a bit left in the tank here.
And especially Carson Stebbins. He wants this. He's definitely pushing, and he's pushing this varsity team. Like we mentioned already a few times, this is them trying to get, like you said, expose some of these weaknesses early on that the varsity team is going to have going forward, especially with the regular season just around the corner.
Absolutely. So we go into halftime. We do want to thank our sponsors properly once again. They do make these broadcasts possible. The exclusive broadcast of Panther Soccer brought to you by the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for young people to thrive. One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and JL Prime Meats and Catering. We thank their sponsorship for making these possible.
And I got a couple of things to talk to people about here, Jeff. So just what is OCA Media? We are your local community access television station. Think PBS, but on a very local level. Each year we stream hundreds of local events and original programming on Charter and TDS Cable TV. If you are watching this on our YouTube channel, please join the thousands of subscribers who are notified whenever we stream another exciting Panther sporting event. You don't want to miss another Panther sports broadcast. Subscribe today. Join our growing YouTube subscribers who enjoy hundreds of local events every year. That was 400 last year that OCA Media broadcasted through to the community, Jeff.
And it felt like I was part of 399 of them.
Of course.
That is, in fact, not true, folks. But we will be back for the second half of this Panther Sports action only on the OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports. Welcome back to this exclusive broadcast of Panther Soccer on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. Just about ready to get going with the second half here, Jesse, but another shout out to the Village of Oregon, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, our proud sponsors. And if you do want to become a sponsor, please visit us at ocamedia.com or contact Paul. His email address is paul@ocamedia.com. That's paul@ocamedia.com. 2-0 on the scoreboard as we enter the second half in favor of the Alumni, Jesse.
I'm looking at the varsity. I want to see them come out the second half, control possession, because they didn't do any of that in the first half. And I really would like to see the varsity get some more looks at the net here.
Absolutely.
There's a good touch right there. A good take right.
Coming out flying is Yakman. Yakman, a starter last year. Doesn't get under that the way you'd hoped. Dobal able to get that one. And they're going to see a little bit of a counterattack now. That ball trying to find its way through. It was looking for number 11. That was Eck. Hadn't called his name much tonight, but maybe because he was on the other side of the field and we couldn't see his number.
The sun was in her eyes. The sun was in her eyes, Jeff. Ooh, not sure where Yakman was sending that one.
He's going to just tell you that he was crossing the field. This is Nidham, using some of the speed we saw from him earlier. Tried to get past number 17 there. That was Belleville. Belleville able to shut him down. Nice job on that sideline. We're going to get a goal kick for the Alumni.
I do like the pressure early for the varsity. They come out a little more intense than they did in the first half.
I would have to concur. It looks like they have a little bit of a step in their game now. Nicely done there. Brought down by 13. Jones. Farardo. He's there. Nice flick on from Eck. Trying to find its way to Delball, but not able to. Putting on the pressure. Carcano now. Carcano inside, finds Helker. Helker not able to get that one off. Looks like maybe we're calling a handball, I believe.
Yep.
referee says no. He can't. It's got to come back here. Good call by the referee in that instance.
A little overzealous from Helker, but it's okay.
Carcano, nice touch. Trying to put it over the top. Nice run there by number 8, Camacho, but just not able to get there. That was a nice look, though. I like the effort. I like the execution of the pass. Nidham. Found its way back to Jones in the middle. Now Carcano finds Randall. Randall looking for Helker. Helker. He wanted to find the chip, and I think he was looking for that chip on for Yakman, but just way too much boot.
Way too much power behind that one. Yakman had no chance to catch up to that one.
That ball played out of the back line all the way up to Eck. That was a beautiful ball. Nicely done by Nelson. And actually, I'm going to change that. I believe that we had a keeper change there. And I think that might be D'Amelia Will in goal now.
Hey, you might be right there on that one, Jeff. I did not notice that at first.
That's telling me that there might be a bit of a keeper battle for who's going to be the starter this year. That corner kick able to be cleared out, but now it's back in the hands of our Alumni. Good shot on goal, but a nice save there.
Alumni doing what they've been doing all game, keeping the pressure on the varsity and getting good looks.
Unforced error there. That's Brognano. Ooh, threading the needle there. Just a hair off. Jones. Nice ball played to Brower. Brower, just too many touches. That's too long to hold on the ball. You need to know where you're going with that ball before you get it.
Brognano knew he was going to take that extra touch and knocked it right off his foot.
That went out of bounds. It's going to be a throw into the Alumni. Brognano surveys, plays it across. And that was Vandermouse on the back line. Weilant trying to find someone to get it through to. Dobal was up there. Nice header there by Zielinski. Cleared out by Brognano. Nice flick. Well done there. Anderson plays it back. Finds D'Amelia Will. We're going to call him DW because I'm not going to keep saying that super long hyphenated name.
Make it easy on yourself, Jeff. Make it easy on yourself. Oh, good ball there.
Great ball. Brower almost, but that's some good strength there by Brognano. Well done using the lower body to just kind of check him off the ball a little bit with the hip.
And he knows what he's doing on that back. He knew that ball was coming through and put his body in it.
Now Keogh to Helker. Helker with a nice little chip. Farrar realizing he was out of his box and couldn't grab that ball. Nice recognition.
He almost did, though. He almost didn't realize it, but then at the very last second did. And it's a good thing because he had to make that decision right away.
Fishwell. Lose it to Brower. Brower, nice job getting it inside to Camacho. Ball's going outside. Belleville plays it up. That's Bennett, number 18. Now Weilant. Weilant over to Eck.
Eck's got options here.
He's going to look for Fishwell. Fishwell finds it, plays it out wide, finds Dobal. Dobal overruns that one.
He did.
Oh, nice job by I love that. He got the defender in the air, and then he put a little bit of outside spin with his, just the outside of his foot on that cross. It's actually a pretty nicely skilled play.
Showing he's still got it there, Jeff.
Intercepted by Keogh. Keogh back. Finds Barrett Anderson. Up to Nidham. Nidham off the Alumni player. Out of bounds, throw in to the varsity. Got a really beautiful and nice sunset out there tonight. Perfect night for soccer. This ball played over to Randall. Back to Jones. Jones up to Camacho. Camacho back to Randall. Plays all the way across, doesn't find Nidham, it's going out of bounds. Don't worry, folks. By about the third game of the season that we call, we won't even need to see numbers. We'll just know them by their haircuts and their styles of running.
Individual styles, Jeff. That's what it's all about out here.
Or sometimes the shoes will give them away, too.
Yeah, some nice shoes out there tonight.
That one's played back. Nice idea.
Oh, Carcano's got to be faster with the ball there. He had no idea. I think Dolball was there, but he's got to be. He's got to have that recognition.
Boy, I feel for Cluck. I'll just say I feel for Cluck on that one. felt like he was onside when the ball was released, but that's a difficult call for linesman.
He's on the far side there. I think. Yeah, I think you're right though. It's a tough position for Cluck to be in right there.
That one played up, nicely done, into Yachman. Yachman needs to keep that on the ground. When I'm coaching, I teach the young players, you have to find a way to keep the ball that's fed to you on the ground, because the minute that it pops up in the air, you've lost time and space.
You don't have it anymore. They had an opportunity, and you're right. Got to keep the ball on the ground.
Camacho feeds into Helker. Helker's got time. He plays it across, looking for Camacho again. That's out of bounds. I can see that from here, unfortunately, and that's going to be a goal kick.
But there was one of those opportunities, Jeff, that there's the looks that the varsity can get. They know they can get the ball in across the middle. They just got to have that patience to find the right zone.
Absolutely. This ball's going to go all the way over the top. It's going to find its way to DW.
Well, you said you were going to do that, so.
Everybody needs a nickname. Now it finds its way into Helker. All the way across. I like that look. Oh, Nidham just couldn't keep that ball in. That was such a nice look, changing the flow of the game over to that far side. Ball played inside. That ball is fed through.
Oh.
And that was a harsh takedown. Really surprised that there was no call on that.
Yeah, same here on that one, Jeff. That was definitely an aggressive move, especially that close to the box.
I mean, admittedly, I couldn't see if he got ball first, and if he did, all the power to him. But man, that was tight. There's a nice rip with the left foot. It is wide, but glad to see he wasn't afraid to take that. It looks like if I'm reading this right, I think his left foot is his off foot. So being able to rip one is pretty good with that off foot. Just went a little wide though.
This is what the varsity need. They need to get these looks to get some confidence. I think is the key right now.
Absolutely. Pagnano to Fishwild. Fishwild does a nice job. Ricochets that off of Randall, and we're going to get a throw into the alumni, but not before we get a substitution. Speaking of quasi-alumni, I think that linesman down on the field might be George Condoa, father of Maddie and Jonathan Condoa, two of the better soccer players that ever came through this school.
Good eye there, Jeff. Good eye.
And then had the honor of coaching with and against George as the kids grew up for many years. Really knows the game. Ball played in, but not before it gets pushed out of bounds. We got another substitution, more alumni coming in. Trying to keep those legs fresh. Ball played inside. Nice job by the defense helping out. Clears that out. We're going to get a throw into the alumni. This will be Fishwild. Gets it right back. That was a nice play. Stebbins apparently came in from an offsides position to touch that ball.
think that's his first touch here the second half, too, Jeff.
I think he just came in off the bench. I think he was getting a little rest there to start the first half, if I remember right. Ball cleared nicely. Brower gets the first touch, but taken away.
Sights on the takeaway there.
Trying to put a little more effort into learning the varsity than the alumni.
As we should. We're going to be hearing or calling their names a little bit more this year than these alumni kids.
But definitely trying to give both. That's Weiss. Not able to give the pressure, so now we're getting a nice play up the line by Compton to Brognano. Brognano trying to bait the call, but you just gotta stand there. You're gonna end up giving away a great opportunity because you wanted a call.
And Helker got a good look there, and I think Brognano went down on his own. I don't think that was a good no call, and the varsity had a good look there. They just got to finish.
I think Brognano tripped over the ball when it was taken away.
Yep.
Which would be a clean tackle. Mariani. Not great touch on that one. This is Resendez. Number 2, first time I've called his name tonight.
Sophomore getting some good action here in the second half.
Always good to have a couple of young guys on the varsity to bridge things and come up. We've had quite a number of good young players coming up through the ranks over the last few years.
Yeah, and as we were just talking about during the halftime break, Jeff, the youth program really taken up a notch in the recent years, like you mentioned.
Absolutely. Ball does get saved. That was Gavin
Thompson with the rundown. He showed some good legs there.
Absolutely, he did. Another nice takeaway, and Stebbins runs that one down, but intercepted by Resendez. Good keep by Yachman. Nice feet. Good quickness. Now Resendez. Oh, I like that feed. Now Weiss. Back to Yachman. Yachman showing some speed and some skill. Helker thinking he was Messi, but not able to pull that one off the way Messi was the other day.
I think he just got a little overzealous with that attempt there. But like I had mentioned, this is a good look in the second half so far from the varsity. I'm liking what they're showing, the aggressiveness, and they're getting a little bit more possession time than they did in the first half.
Saying the young folks at home, if you haven't seen it, Google up the Messi assist from, I think it was 3 days ago for Inter Miami, and you'll see why he arguably is maybe at least offensively, the greatest player that's ever played. Just in soccer, when there's an assist that outshines a really quality goal, that's something.
Yeah. Oh, good ball inside there. Just too much on it.
Farrar just absolute reckless abandon at these balls.
Helker just couldn't get to it in time before Farrar got in front of it.
Don't want to try, and if you can, you don't want those to bounce. You'll often hear coaches yelling, no bounce. Because when those punts bounce, nothing but bad things can happen usually.
Yep.
This is number 11, Jeremiahson. Yeah. We're going to go with Jeremiahson for now.
Yep, that's what it is, from what I've been told by a few other students here so far.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Yep.
So good to see some additional varsity players getting some run. We are at the 58-minute mark, so we're about halfway through the second half. It remains 2-0 in favor of the Alumni. Alumni really showing good possession tonight, smart play. And then just some great finishes by a great player in Stebbins.
Offsides on that one. Didn't see who was in the center there that was called, but.
Nor did I. I think the flag was up for a while, though. I think the referee just finally noticed it.
Okay.
Ball played across. Up to Resendez. Now Thompson.
A little bit too much on that one. I think.
That's Roberts on the left side.
Brock Roberts. Yeah. I think you want to you got a little more touch on that and give Roberts a chance to run it down, and maybe he'll have something going forward against Farrar on the left side there.
Good communication from Farrar with his defense for the Alumni. Really, another great thing about this is the number of fans who have come out to watch.
For an alumni game too, that's good to see for sure.
A little scrimmage alumni game, and you know we've probably got a good half the stands packed, plus folks down at ground level.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive.
Good community support, especially for this team. They showing the recent success that they've had, and it shows in the community coming out and supporting them, even for an exhibition game.
That one got through.
Helger a little bit too far behind Yachman there. If he can get that ball forward and give Yachman a chance to keep running with it, they had a better opportunity. But they're not dead yet. Still got the possession.
Nope. Not anymore.
I
think that's called the announcer's jinx,
yeah,
Jesse.
Maybe.
Oh,
aggressive there. I was definitely expecting a call there.
I kind of love it though. I'm not
seeing
gonna
the
lie.
fight, seeing the fight, yeah.
From both players too. Nice touch there. Well done by Roberts. Getting a little sloppy in the middle, but Yachman able to come away. Nice cutback. Makes it past his defender. Puts a nice shot. Farrar up to the challenge. Farrar's made a couple, and he hasn't had a ton of pressure, but he's had to make two really quality saves tonight, along with a handful of others.
And something he's had good experience on this field, making great saves.
That's a frustration shot, if you ask me.
Sent that one into the darkness beyond the goal. Can't have that though. You gotta be patient with those balls in the middle.
Doesn't like the 0 on the scoreboard, and just wanted to try and get something on net, but left-footed, close to 40 yards out, not the place.
No, definitely not.
Nice header. Resendez takes a nice touch, finds Randall. Or, I'm sorry, that was Jones. Now Resendez. Liking the footwork. Resendez showing a lot of skill. Not sure. We'll see what happens in the long run here, but some of the skill and composure I'm already seeing out of young Resendez. I think it's going to be hard to keep this kid off the field.
And that's good to hear. It's good to see. You want to have your young players be able to come off the bench and perform very well.
Little counter, now Doball. Now finds his way into Stebbins. Stebbins just getting dragged and pulled. And
pretty handsy there from the varsity.
Oh, what a move. Absolutely undressed Resendez. And another one, 2 nutmegs in a row, one with a backheel flick. That was unreal. That was fun to watch.
Stebbins doing his best to outshine these varsity kids.
If coach is going to use game film, he's going to that's going to come up.
Resendez first, and then Thompson gets faked.
The nutmeg is the ultimate disrespect. And he did it twice. Oh, my.
Throw in for the alumni. Keeping possession here.
Gotta love it. Nicely done. Fishwild. He's gonna get the call. They're gonna get Alumni's gonna get a free kick on this one.
I can't quite see into that far corner like you can, Jeff. So I'm missing out a little bit.
Nice cross there by Stebbins. Yeah, the good folks at home, they don't get to see us announcers, and that's a good thing because I have a face for radio, as they used to say. But the cameras and the positioning in the booth are such that I have to stick my head out the window to see these corners, and Jesse doesn't have that advantage.
Definitely not. But that's okay. You're running play-by-play tonight, so we need you to have your head out the window.
It's a good place for it. That ball played inside. Nice turn by Weiss. Touch back. We're already forgetting 11's name, Jeremiahson. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. This one finds its way to Resendez.
Good look to the outside. Just didn't have enough on it there. Trying to get to Thompson.
Yep, they just need a little more pace. It was the right look. The execution will come. Fishwild finds his way back to Compton. He's going to play it back to Farrar. Just nice and easy. Outside to Belleville. Belleville over to Doball. Doball looking to play it in. Doball just needed to hang on to that ball a little bit longer so Stebbins could get more even with his defender. And I think that ball would have went through. But he led the defender enough that the defender had the advantage on that one.
Oh, good fake there.
Well done. Said I got skills too. Now Resendez. Again, that's a young player right there. There was absolutely no reason to take that left-footed shot from that angle. It was even if it's on net, the chances of that going in are about 1%.
Yeah.
Due to the angle and a decent keeper. What he needs to do is he needs to hold on to that ball, take it in deeper, and look to either lay it back or put the cross in.
And he'll in time he'll learn that. And definitely, that'll be a coaching point for the staff to look at. And again, we've mentioned he's a sophomore, so this might be his first look at a good varsity action.
Absolutely. No, and again, I love the kid's skill. I love everything that I'm seeing in this early game from him, but that's just one of those young player things that will come.
Mm-hmm.
That's number 19 there.
Preston Reamer
on the field. That one, a little off kilter on that one, so we're going to get a varsity throw. Those throws right there, they've really loosened up the rules a lot in soccer. When I was growing up, that throw would have been called an illegal throw all day long.
Is that so?
The rule back in the day was both hands had to come forward at the exact time, so you couldn't create these like spins that they're trying to do now.
Gotcha.
But the game evolves, and so do we. That one, you can see Fishwild going, oh man, didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
that's nice.
Oh, just too much there.
I like the Keogh put that one. I love the bend and the curl that almost came down that far corner. That's the type of shot you want from that part of the field.
Mm-hmm. And realistically, it didn't look like Farrar had much of a chance on it if it did snick that.
If that was on frame, Farrar wouldn't have had a chance.
For sure.
And nothing he could have had a chance at because it would have been perfect.
Good defense there.
Camacho now. Mosquitoes are starting to come out, Jesse.
Yeah, I've been fighting them off all game. You're getting lucky so far.
Well, it sounds like the partner I need in the booth is the one that attracts the mosquitoes and keeps them off me.
Oh, definitely.
Ball moved upfield, Camacho. Just too tough of a pass. It kind of just ricocheted off the shin guards, really.
Yep.
Farrar. A little off base on that one. I think he was trying to play that one outside, but didn't get it there. So, possession taken over. Pugh back in the game. That's number 9. He's playing that left back position now. Carcano communicating. Left DW almost out to dry on that one because that ball just died. Possession by the Alumni.
Passing the 70th minute, Jeff. This is where the varsity really they need to dig in and make something happen offensively.
Just to get that one goal to give them that confidence.
Yep.
I think they really do need that. We are at the 70th minute. It's still 2-0 in favor of the Alumni. I want to remind you that the Village of Oregon, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, the Oregon Area Carriers Community Coalition, the Oregon Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and JL Prime Meats and Catering are all sponsors of this broadcast and all make these broadcasts possible, Jesse.
Yeah, and we hope you're all enjoying this exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports on OCA Media. And those sponsors that Jeff just mentioned, we hope that you consider joining those family of sponsors who help make this program possible. Show your support, become a sponsor today. Just go to ocamedia.com and send us a note. Specifically, send Paul a note.
Absolutely. Paul would appreciate any and all sponsorship opportunities from this community. Nice little backheader there, but right into the waiting arms of Farrar. He's going to play it quickly, and I like the idea because he finds Eck. Halker is able to track him down. That ball was almost another dangerous opportunity. Pugh there. Plays it inside. Finds Randall. Randall plays it across. It's Carcano. Carcano looking for Nidham, but didn't work out. Can't get a throw in.
Belleville and Zielinski on that far side with that defensive pressure. That's making it difficult on that side for the varsity.
Absolutely. Nidham. He's going to try and play it through. Yachman just a half a step away from getting all the way through, showing that speed. That one able to be saved by Stebbins. Stebbins just going all out in this game. Gotta love it. He's going to try to play this one through to Mariani. And
dangerous ball. That was dangerous by DW there.
Very nonchalant, very nonchalant. He said, I got this.
Especially with Mariano. He was bearing down on him and still took his time with the ball. That was dangerous.
Fishwell keeping that one in nicely. And that was Vandermouse, Ethan Vandermouse.
2020 graduate.
Affectionately known as Cubby around these parts.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, everybody's got to have a nickname.
Absolutely. This ball going in favor of the varsity. A dangerous area. They're basically saying, hey. Russ going to come over. He goes, okay, I was going to give you one little kick, but not 10.
And back it up a few more yards, too.
He was going to try to play quickly there, but Russ says, no, you made me come in. I want this thing back where it's supposed to be. Now he's instructing the – I mean, at this point, ask for your 10. There we go.
Yep.
That wall was nowhere near 10, but now it is. See, as a formation of the wall, you need to try and be a little bit better about that. Nice. That was a nice drive. That one hurt. It was a good ball by Helker. You want to try to make your wall around 8 yards because that'll give you that little extra on the. But oftentimes, it's just enough where you won't get asked for 10. But if you make them ask for 10, the referees tend to take larger steps, and they might end up giving you 11 or 12.
And to be honest, that looked like a little more than 11 to 12-ish there on that one.
That was a nice cross. Not able to get solid head on it, though. Nicely advanced. Stebbins was so close. Nicely done, though, by Jones. Jones finding, Nidham lets it go. Nicely done.
Oh, and a whiff there.
Swing and a miss.
I think that was Yachman in the middle there. They whiffed a little bit on that.
The alumni are showing them something else, too, though, sometimes. Sometimes when you're not in the, now, this is not every player on the field, folks, but sometimes when you don't have the youthful legs or, you've gone to college and put on the freshman 15 or whatever, you come back not quite as stealthy as you used to be. So you learn how to play the game a little differently. You use your body a little bit. You shield
adapt.
a little bit.
Yeah.
You adapt.
Oh, nice header in the corner.
There's a great cross and a great header. And the varsity gets on the board late in this game, 75th minute mark, to make it 2-1 in favor of the alumni. But what a great header.
Yeah, just as we were talking, I didn't see it get started, but when that cross came in, I had to interrupt you there, Jeff.
No, we did need to interrupt. The cross came in really quickly.
It did. We were not. I don't think we were both ready for it.
Nobody was ready for that.
Well,
kind of
I
came
guess
in
Randall was
nowhere.
ready for it because he made the quick finish, and Farrar had no chance on it.
No, it was well executed. It just came so quickly and almost out of the blue there. Nidham not able to get the slide tackle in. If you miss that slide tackle, you're exposing your back line. Luckily, he had some folks working hard to get back in cover, and they are going to counterattack now.
Running out of time, so they need to put the pressure on right now.
About 4 minutes left in this half, down by 1. They got a little, that gave them some energy, though.
Yeah, and the confidence. They got some confidence. They put it in the back of the net. Now they're putting more pressure on the alumni. Oh, Yachman. If only he could have got a toe on that one.
Definitely wanted it. Good job by Jones. TW clears that one up to Helker. Helker not able to get the good touch, though. That's Mariani. Oh, they wanted to slide Stebbins. Stebbins had made a little sneaky move across the back line. Switched up his position on the field and was almost in position to take advantage of it. Smart play. Nicely done. By Vandermouse to get that clear up. Now Fishwile. Not able to control, though. Randall takes it away.
Oh.
That was an illegal slide tackle.
A little aggressive by Fishwile there. A little too much.
Jones. Looking to play it all the way to cross. Trying to find Helker. Helker, nice cross, but again, a nice clear as well. Header just didn't have, that's really hard to get power on a header that's coming down out of the air like that.
Yeah.
To get the actual power you want, like that last goal, it needs to be coming like crossed at speed.
And Camacho he gave it an effort. He just, like you said, just didn't have enough power behind it.
This one cleared up now. Nice job there by DW. D'Amelia Wills. We're calling him DW, folks. Farrar there. He plays it out. Really heady on how he distributes the ball. Almost never punts it. Well done. Up the back line. Finds Randall. Over to Keogh. Keogh back to Carcano. To Randall. Fishwell showing some physicality there. On Ninham. Back to Carcano. Carcano looking to try and slide one through. Some good ball movement here by the varsity. Nice job playing out wide to Ninham. Ninham floats that one all the way across. Yachman, oh, nice turn by Yachman. Oh, he's got to take the hit right there. He had it.
He had the open look and passed it up. That was a missed opportunity for Yachman right there.
He needs to be confident as a senior and just pull the trigger on that one. Nice defense there. Varsity really putting on the pressure. They are in the final minute here. Good cross by Pugh. Great clear. Alumni starting to sell out, trying to keep this win. The referee blows the final whistle as we come to the end of this alumni varsity scrimmage, where the alumni comes out on top 2-1 over the Oregon varsity, but making it an interesting game at the end was a great header by Randall.
Great pressure by the varsity at the end. Even though they came up short, they really put some fight in at the end, and that was good to see. Absolutely
it was. We do want to quickly take a moment to thank our sponsors for this broadcast. One more time, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition, working to ensure a safer, more nurturing community for young people to thrive. One Community Bank, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, Wisco Industries, and J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. All wonderful sponsors making these broadcasts possible. If you would like to join our family of sponsors, please visit our website at ocamedia.com or email Paul. That's Paul at ocamedia.com. We come to the end of this game tonight, Jesse. 2-1 in favor of the alumni. A lot of fun to see some new faces and some old faces.
Well, definitely new faces for me. They're all new faces, but I'm excited to see what this group of varsity guys puts on the table coming into the season. High expectations. This is a team that's going to push and fight, and I'm excited to be able to call the action with you this year.
Absolutely, looking forward to it. I think they got a lot of good pieces. They just need